From an Evening Standard in London, I'm David Marsland, and this is The Leader.
My name is Marzia Babakarkhail, and I'm a former judge in Afghanistan. I escaped from my country because of the Taliban.
I stand squarely behind my decision. There was never a good time to withdraw U.S. forces. That's why we're still there.
I think it'd be fair to say that the events in Afghanistan have unfolded and the collapse has been faster than I think even the Taliban themselves predicted.
The UK Prime Minister and all leaders of the world, they should respect the aspiration of the people of Afghanistan.
With hundreds of thousands of people trying to escape the Taliban in Afghanistan, we've spoken to someone who already did it. Marzia Babakarkhail was targeted by the extremists when they first came to power in 1996. She barely made it out alive, but is now living in the UK in Oldham. She remains in contact with many of the women who have been fighting for equality in her home country and now fear for their lives. This is her story.
Before the Taliban was a perfect life. The place I was born, Pulakhumri, was very famous in the kite flying, In the new year, we always celebrate it. I did my university, there was a very modern life. The way of clothing, the way of food, the way of, family style, lifestyle was very modern in the time of King of Zahir Shah. And when the Mujahideen became in power, the first time they start to force women to put a scarf, and they stop women to singing on TV. I think that was the start of darkness situation in Afghanistan. Mujahideen also is an Islamic party. It's called Mujahideen. If you go to the history of Afghanistan, you can see how their life changed for women in Afghanistan. I was a family court judge in Pulakhumri, the city I was born, and my work was dealing with family cases. There was a problem in the court against women, and as a judge, and I cannot accept it. This was the reason I became an activist age 26 or 25. And I started to establish a women organization, AWACO, and I established a small shelter for divorced women. I started to give them a basic education, training, and when the Taliban became in power in Afghanistan, of course, everything's changed. When they became in power, the Taliban, because the first thing is they came in my house to searching me and search me and kill me. 9 men came with gun, and the uniform they have is very scary. And they came in, they broke our door. I had no experience, that kind of experience. Just this is like it's a movie, and the people is working in like evil people, and they broke our door, and they came in my family house, and they slapped my mother front of my neighbors, front of people, and asked find me, to shoot me. And I was hiding in the back door for 5 hours. They just checked all the rooms. They checked the roofs of our house. The back door was close to kitchen, and the door was close to the wall of the kitchen. And did not check the kitchen till they finished searching the house. When they left, because I was no idea, my mom waited to, she would make sure they are not around. She told me, you can come now in the house. I never used to with burqa. I was tough this time for me to put a burqa all the way from Palakhumri to Kabul to Torkham, and Torkham to Peshawar. My uncle, he would help me. He drove the car. It was a long way. I think that's what takes from maybe about 8 hours, 9 hours. Of course, I worried a lot. I never take off the burqa. I cannot forgive them, to be honest. I cannot forgive them. I cannot. I not left my country willingly. I left my country because my life was in danger. This 1,000 or maybe 10,000 people, they want to leave from Afghanistan. They are in danger because they are not safe. They had experience with the Taliban. We know very well the Taliban strategy and culture. Killing people for Taliban just as a joke. So I don't know. Sometimes I'm thinking, why 9 man with gun is coming to my house and searching for one female judge? 1 man will be enough, 2 is enough. Just they want to scare people. And the Afghan people, they are really in danger. The second time when I've been to Afghanistan, 2019, I've been to Post Restaurant. It's Afghani. It was running by women. That was my favorite place, to be honest, and I miss this place. I met with all my activist friends there, maybe 95 women. We all sit together. We had dinner and talking and sharing our experiences. I have hope. You know why I have hope? Because Afghanistan is not the same Afghanistan. The people movement, we can't ignore the movement in Afghanistan. People is more educated now. People will not agree with everything the Taliban is saying. I can see some movement already in Afghanistan. I have hope. I hope I see to finish this darkness time in my country.
And that's the leader. Keep up to date with breaking news with the Evening Standard and our live blog, which you'll find at standard.co.uk. This podcast is back on Monday at 4.